The Google Pixel 2 and Pixel 2 XL are here and they pack a lot of exciting new features, some catching up to rivals like Apple iPhones and Samsung Galaxies, others setting new standards and leading the way. We look at each of the important new features that the second-generation Pixels bring, explain what those new features and technologies mean and let you decide whether you like them or not. And since the both Pixel 2 have aspirations to be the best phone cameras around, we take a detailed look at the new camera features. Ready? Set, go. What others need two cameras for, Google does with just one. We are talking about the trendy portrait mode where you can blur the background of a photo to have your subject pop, much like a professional DSLR camera. How did Google pull this off with just one camera? The key is a technology called dual pixel. We first saw it on the Galaxy S7. But there its use was limited to giving us faster autofocusing, while Google uses the feature to create a depth map and allow for portrait mode with just one cam. Smart. The Pixel 2 series take great stabilization to the next level for videos. The phones are the first to ever use optical stabilization and electronic stabilization simultaneously in fusion to create impressive videos with much less shake and jitter in them. 3. You can have portrait mode with the selfie camera too. The same cool blurred background effect that you can get with the rear camera, you can now have for selfies too. 4. Unlimited Google Photos storage. Note, unlimited photo storage at original quality is an offer that is valid through 2020. After that, you still get free storage but at a slightly lower quality. Just last year, Google threw punches at Apple saying we've got a headphone jack and you don't, and this year, well, Google killed the headphone jack in the Pixel 2. And that's annoying. Sure, the good old headphone jack is not cutting-edge technology and it takes up a little bit of precious space, but for those who like the convenience of wired headphones that you don't need to charge, well, you have very little, and very pricey choice with USB Type-C. But if you like wireless earbuds, there is a new kid in town, the Pixel Buds. They pair with the Pixel just like AirPods pair with the iPhone, and they come with Google Assistant and an innovative instant translation feature. The larger Pixel 2 XL might have small bezels, but the smaller phone has truly gigantic chin and forehead that look even bigger than the wasteful ones on the original Pixel. And they definitely do not contribute to the looks of the smaller model, so if you are after aesthetics, you might prefer the bigger and pricier XL. All that wasted space for bezels is now actually occupied by dual front firing speakers. We haven't seen phones using dual front speakers of this size and caliber ever since the HTC One series from a few years ago, so we're definitely excited about phone audio again. Good news. The Pixel 2 series have finally gotten water resistance. The two phones are IP67 certified, meaning they can withstand immersion of up to 3 feet deep water for as long as 30 minutes without suffering any damage. Cool. Just like all other Android flagship phones, the new Pixel 2 series are powered by the Snapdragon 835, which is a great chip, that is also much less powerful than Apple's A11. You also get 4 GB of RAM on both phones. Squeeze the frame of the phone for quick actions like bringing up the Google Assistant or snapping a selfie. This is not a new feature, but one that HTC has introduced earlier on. Well, Google just hired 2,000 HTC engineers, so it's no surprise that they are also borrowing some features. Keep in mind that you can fine-tune how much strength is needed for the phone to register a squeeze. We tested the feature on the HTC U11 and it worked just fine. The Pixel launcher is getting a fresh coat of paint in the new Pixels. First, the Google search bar now is in the bottom part of the screen, right above the navigation keys, so it's much easier to reach it without stretching your fingers, while at the top, there is a new widget that shows your upcoming calendar appointment and the weather. The new Google Pixels, just like the original Pixel and Nexus phones, do not support expandable storage. You can choose between 64 GB or 128 GB of native storage, but it is the unlimited storage in Google Photos that really takes a lot of that storage burden. The new Pixels both support fast charging and the fast chargers are included in the box. Get that, Apple? You can get up to 7 hours of battery life with a 15-minute charge using the quick charger that's included in the box. Google promises 3 years of OS and security updates, which is hugely impressive for an Android phone and is about what you get with your average iPhone. Most importantly, when you get updates, you will get them as soon as they are available with the Pixel and won't have to wait for months, or years, as you do with other Android phones. The new fabric cases for the Pixel 2 are very cool. With a knit exterior and a soft microfiber liner, they are unlike any other cases we've seen. And yes, you can still use the squeeze gesture with the cases. These cases cost $40. Here is the sad news, the Pixel 2 and the 2 XL will be only available on Verizon Wireless in the US. You can buy unlocked 2 with prices starting at $650 for the smaller Pixel and $850 for the bezel-less, larger Pixel 2 XL. These prices are actually lower than what Apple is asking for the iPhone X and what Samsung wants for the Note 8. Pre-orders are open today and the Pixel 2 will ship on October 17th, while the Pixel 2 XL will take 2 to 3 weeks to ship. What do you think of the new Google Pixel 2 and Google Pixel 2 XL? Let us know your thoughts and comments. To discover more Android-related content, don't hesitate to subscribe to the S Sorrels channel.